Welcome everybody, and if you want to know everything about the best possible, most overpowered meta players in the German Bundesliga, you've chosen the perfect video. Sit back, relax, and I will tell you everything matching your budget, the best players to sign, so you can start off FIFA the best way possible without making any mistakes or wasting too much coins. If you love the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, put on the notification bell, and if you go to the description or click that magical I button up there, you can watch every single league in this series. The Premier League, the La Liga, the Serie A, the Ligue 1, every single video is made for you to become the best in FIFA 22's Ultimate Team. So if you love the video and appreciate what I did, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on that magical notification bell. Let's go! If you're ready to win every single game in FIFA 22's Ultimate Team but you're out of coins and you want to get the players you always dream about, don't worry, head over to u7buy.com using my link in the description, and don't forget to use the code VIVA for an extra 5% discount. Starting off the episode with the goalkeepers, and Germany has a lot of interesting goalkeepers to sign up. We have Radecki. He is the best cheap solution to go for because everybody else lower than Radecki, it is just horse beef because you can't actually use them. They're way too bad because from Radecki on, there are only magical great goalkeepers to look out for, like Koen Casteels, the goalkeeper of Belgium, and also, of course, VfL Wolfsburg has 87 reflexes, feels like a magical player in there. We also have Gulaschki, the goalkeeper of RB Leipzig, who is always great. The goalkeeper of Hungary is just very reliable, very complete. But if you want to go for the best possible goalkeeper, it is not really something new that Manuel Neuer is still there on top. 90 rated, but at the start of the FIFA Ultimate Team, I want to say career mode, but also career mode and Ultimate Team, he is relatively cheap for the goalkeeper you get. Just like Ter Stegen, around 30,000 coins, or now at the moment at the start, enough to get Manuel Neuer. And that is a lot of quality for a cheap price. But if you don't have it, don't worry, go for a different goalkeeper I just showed you. Moving on with the center backs, and we have two pages for that. First, the cheaper players. Gvardiol with his 83 speed. He's an incredible center back, but he is nothing speed-like in comparison with Jeremiah St. Just of Mainz 05. He might be the quickest center back out there in the game, and that makes him pretty expensive, but also because his defending and physicality, it's not the highest in the game, he's payable. A more complete player, but not as quick as Gvardiol and St. Just, is Manuel Akanji of Borussia Dortmund. All of these center backs, you can get them for a pretty decent price, and they will do wonders for you, trust me. But if you have more coins to spend, you can upgrade those players. With Kloisterman and Upamecano, you get yourself an RB Leipzig player and a former RB Leipzig player with 85 speed and 81 speed. And the optimal player, he's just the best center back out there in the Bundesliga, is Lacroix. Only 79 rated, already 40k at the moment in Ultimate Team. I think his price will go down pretty quickly because although he is very good, for example, his stamina, I used him, is pretty low. So at the end of the game, he is a little bit weaker. So Upamecano, Kloisterman, Lacroix are cool upgrades for the players I just showed you. From the center backs to the right backs, and this is a very worrying position because Mbabu is actually the only super player you can use, but that makes Mbabu at the moment also 20k almost, because he's the only right back in the Bundesliga we can call super good. With Mukiele, it's a nice replacement, but he's missing the pure speed, so that's why I've selected Frimpong, Jeremy Frimpong of Bayer Leverkusen. With a shadow card, you can pimp up the defending and the physicality. His speed is already legendary, and if you see his in-game stats, they're even better than the cards suggested. So Frimpong, I would even choose him above Mukiele, and the number one is Mbabu. Luckily, on the left back position, we have more opportunities to choose from. What do I say? We actually have two players from one club, and that is VfL Wolfsburg, cheap hidden gem, Otavio. Great player, of course his physicality is letting him down a little bit, but it doesn't matter, he is super quick, 91 pace. Then we have Nico Schulz of Borussia Dortmund, one of the most ugliest players in the world of football. I don't care, but it is as it is. And then we have Rosilio, super player as well, but just like Mbabu, he's one of the best in the league on his position, and that means his price now at the start of FIFA is around 11k. If you're watching this video later on, you might be laughing about 11k Rosilio. I know guys, but that is how it is now at the start. Alphonso Davies is the best player you can get at the moment on the left back position. A player like Guerrero is not even in the episode because his speed is so low we can't call him OP. The CDM position brings so many opportunities that even one of them, the middle one, is super cheap. Zakaria is still a pretty cheap player because they have so many opportunities to choose from. Core is the ultimate cheap player for a budget team. Great player, he will bring the goods to the pitch. Then we have Tyler Adams and Zakaria with Limer, and you can compare those players a little bit. The same type of players. Very quick, nice physicality, and also decent on the ball, so not bad. If you want to build yourself a counter-attacking squad for a cheap price, Tyler Adams, Zakaria, Limer, use them in front of your defensive line and use 2 or 3 attackers to counter the opponent. Trust me, they will do wonders. If you're looking for a more passing player, more complete, and passing is super important in FIFA 22 because if you have a great passing player for a one-touch pass or a double touch, it is super important. That's why Joshua Kimmich is the best out there. On to the center midfielders, and they bring the same goods. The Bundesliga has so many center mids to choose from. So, yeah, so good. Eintracht Frankfurt, man, of Switzerland, a very complete card. He can't shoot, don't use him for that, use him as a box-to-box or a holding mid. Jude Bellingham is a nice box-to-box player as well, pretty complete. Also, his shooting needs an upgrade to make him reliable in front of goal. If you want to go for a more complete man, Emre Can can be yours. What a card. Just take a second to look at those stats. They feel almost like a Ruud Gullit gang member, and then, depending on the price of only 5k, something like that, Emre Can is mind-blowing. Or are you going to link it up in the Bayern Munich style with Marcel Sabitzer and Leon Goretzka? That is also a very cool combination. Tolisso is not in these OP videos anymore because his pace went down to 68, but with Sabitzer and Goretzka, don't worry, there is still a lot of Bayern Munich fun to use in Ultimate Team. The last position on the midfield are the cams, and cams normally have better shooting, better dribbling and passing than center mids and CDMs, but they're lacking the defending and the physicality aspect. And you can see that with those players. They're the creative masterminds around the penalty box of the opponent to make a long shot, to make a through ball, to make a chip shot. You can use them for that. And Kunku is very much completed because he's also pretty nice for a cam. He can run, he can dribble, he can score. Marco Reus went down in speed, but still for an 85 rated card, he has great stats. His speed is not what it was, but his ability on the ball, his technical abilities, his dribbling, his close control, maestro on the ball. Soboslai is just Nkunku, but then from Hungary, and Lars Ricken, we couldn't keep him out of the episode, is the best cam available in the game. I remember Lars Ricken scoring that goal against Juventus in the Champions League final. Watch it, it was his first touch as a substitution, winning that game 3-1, I believe, against Juventus with Alessandro Del Piero as a youngster. Watch it, guys. Juve, Dortmund, Lars Ricken, and I can tell you, he's a very cool player in game, in real life as well. We are turning to my favorite position, and what is important for a winger? Speed, dribbling, skills, and if they have great shooting, it's an extra plus. Passing, an extra plus. Physicality, an extra plus. But first focus on speed and dribbling. We have Silas Wamangituka. Of course, he became world famous because Danny Aarons hyped him up, and of course, Danny Aarons, he deserves all the credit, so I'm not going to steal anything away from him. But Wamangituka, he's super good, super cool, and what makes him even better is the 5-star skill moves. If you're looking for a more a complete player in a 4-4-2 system, for example, who is defensively great, Baku is your man. It is not only a capital of some country, but Baku is also a player. So yes, guys, nice player of VfL Wolfsburg. They have a lot of pace in their team. Then we go to the Bayern Munich candidates. Serge Gnabry, if you like close dribbling and amazing shooting, or Leroy Sané if you're interested in speed abuse. Well, you know what I'm going for, speed abuse. I am not the best with players like Serge Gnabry or Jadon Sancho, and I know some of you guys are great with players like Mahrez as well. You do great dribbling, high close control, long shots. Well, thumbs up if you can. I can't do it, so I need the pace of Leroy Sané to abuse FIFA. From the right wing to the left wing, and I can actually only show you 3 really good candidates, from cheap to more expensive. Kostic, it's the cheapest. You might say Haviva, he's higher rated than Diaby. Yeah, guys, but Diaby is way more dangerous in the game because he's much more quicker, he has better agility, he's just better in game than Felipe Kostic. But both of them are great, but the best left midfielder you can go for is Kingsley Coman. Simple as kissing. Serge Gnabry or the man Leroy Sané on the right hand position and King Coman on the left hand position. That is how you build yourself the best possible team. And we're closing the episode off with the strikers. Only 3 of them. Yeah, the Bundesliga, they've sold a lot of very promising players on that position. Wang Hee-chan, for example, was incredible last year, but he went to the Wolverhampton Wanderers, and so we have multiple players going down in rating, going down in overpoweredness, or just leaving the Bundesliga. So we have Bibu, 90 pace, 75 shooting, great player. Donyell Malen also combines that with incredible dribbling, so very quick, very agile, and the man of the moment, Erling Braut Haaland, cannot be ruled out of this episode. 89 pace, 91 shooting. I know, guys, he's not the cheapest, but all these players are feeling better than the money you spent on them. So even if you spend 80k on Haaland, he feels like an icon card of 500k, and that's what we call overpowered meta. You give it a name. So if you love the videos, smash a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. By clicking the I button, you can watch the full series for every single league to become the best in FIFA 22's Ultimate Team out of all your friends. Thanks for watching, appreciate it, and if you're with me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.